Oh, wow. This is scary. He saved his future children here. He's shaking his head, no way. What's up, guys? This is Coach Donny from Elevate Yourself, and I love to make educational and inspirational volleyball content. In this video, I'll be reacting to USA versus Slovenia highlights from the 2025 World Championships. I'll also be providing educational insights from the game to help you improve your volleyball technique and understanding of the game.
Gets us underway in the second set.
Great pass in the seam by Ethan Chaplin. Good transition. Pancake. Take a look at that pancake again. Transitioning from passing into the left seam is really hard. The outside hitter has to transition in and then come all the way out here. Pancake from the opposite. Beautifully executed. Great dig from Jordan Ewart. A little bit off timing on the outside. Good transition. Look at that. It's coming so flat at the face. That's all he can do. Just put two hands up. And sometimes just touching the ball is good enough. Ooh, great dig from Micah. Good dig from the middle back from Slovenia there. Transition into the big. Oh, another great dig from Micah. Boom. And even though Christensen is standing a little bit higher, he's actually doing that to try to absorb some of the impact and get more under the ball. And when he's digging, he's using his whole body from his knees up to try to dig. That's two crazy digs in a row. Good, and a hitter coverage. And Garcia puts it away.
Certainly, could text me that one, but Jovanovic certainly is that right.
Ethan Chaplin, man. This is the outside hitter from UCLA. He does such a good job of taking seams here. So when the server is serving from the right back, generally you want the furthest area one passer to step forward slightly and stack in a way where everyone is taking their short right seam and deep left seam. So Eric Shoji obviously has all this space on his right to cover. We even have the opposite getting ready for the short serve. But Ethan takes the short right and Jordan, the other outside hitter, will take the short right. So these are the seams, and that's really important to pre-communicate before the serve which seams you're going to take. So you see how he cuts that off in front of the libero, and then Eric's right behind them. And you can hear Eric Shoji calling mine, but you still got to commit to that seam. So great pass there. Oh, wow, that was a bounce ball. Holy cow. Jeez, almost got nutmeg there. Oh, damn, that was a beautiful set. We got to watch those replays again. Just listen to the sound of this. Woo. That is on the 12-foot line. Right. This is scary. He saved his future children here, but it bounced right behind the 3-meter line. And there wasn't even that much space. Look at how little space he has right here, but Christensen gives him that perfect set, pushes it to the antenna, and this is why great setters will always push it all the way to the antenna. It opens up the whole court for the hitter. It gives him that line, and also the blocker has to make a choice between, do I block the angle or the line? It's just so much harder to block the hitter when the ball's pushed out like this. The way I teach spiking power is your power starts from the ground and bringing your arms all the way back on the backswing. So you see how Jordan brings his arm all the way up behind and above his shoulders, arm straight. He's not doing any of this chicken wing stuff. And then as long as your shoulder is loose and your arm is relaxed and you swing fast, you're going to generate tons of power. It doesn't even have to rotate that much. It all comes from that backswing and the rotating through. On his knees with a good hand pass. One-handed set from Micah, the magician. That was incredible. Wow. That's as good as his two-handed set. His head is at the net. Notice that his elbow's still bent because that is where he gets that extension. Whether you're setting with two hands, elbows bent for the extension of the elbows for power, or one hand. You rarely ever want to set with your elbows locked unless you're trying to reach super high above the ball. And he's pushing that. He even finishes with his fingers. So elbow bent, finishing through with his fingers for accuracy. And you can't do anything about that. That's just an impossible play to block. If you want to improve your skills as a volleyball player or coach, then check out my in-depth volleyball courses on CoachTube, where you'll have access to my detailed clinics for all fundamental skills, all positions, and all skill levels. I also have a monthly membership just for coaches where you can jump on weekly calls with me to talk about coaching and learn from my coaching specific content. Use my discount code and link below to get 10% off all my courses on CoachTube and start elevating your volleyball game today. Over the top, great dig from Slovenia, outside hitter, and he's ready for that big. Hitters, as soon as they dig the ball, don't be traumatic. You see how he has a great dig here. Keep your eye on him. He gets up and he's ready for the big right away. Ooh, tries to swing high again, and the outside hitter has another incredible dive. That guy has a great defense, good coverage. Another good coverage play from the middle. So number 8, he knows he's not getting the best situation offensively, so he just lightly taps it off the block. But middles, you guys got to watch the Slovenia middle here. See how he's low and covering. Middle is not just hitting and blocking. You do want to learn how to set, but most importantly, you're going to be covering a lot of balls here. And even though he doesn't get this first coverage, number 8 covers his own ball. I think this is the other middle from the back row because there's no libero here. He's also covering. Oh, we just talked about it. Middles have to be ready to set, and I know middles, you love to set, so this is your chance to shine. Gives them a great set. And then a coverage from the other middle. These guys are so well trained. And he covers himself a third cover. Does he put it away? Oh no, it's a block from USA. And the middle gets the set again. Oh no. I love my USA guys, but I do wish that Slovenia won this point to reward the discipline and the systematic execution of everyone contributing, because what extended this rally for Slovenia was not your typical outside hitter libero, it was your middles. The setter's calling help. The middle has a great back set. This is a great set, by the way. And I think Micah had just pulled his hands back there. And who is that? Jendrik gets the stuff block. He's shaking his head, no way. Great rally, great effort from Slovenia. Great pass. Two-handed tip. Middles. I love my middles. We gotta thank our middles because they work so hard and all people do is just yell at them. Close the block, hurry, what are you doing? Don't pass. Middles. If you are late to the block, that's okay, it happens. Just do your best to read the setter, and if you're late, you're late. Your job is so hard. But if you are late and you can't put 2 hands or 1 hand on the ball, the second option is you gotta be ready to cover. And Merrick McHenry from the USA does a great job of this. See how he's late? And then he gets the cover. That's amazing. Oh.
No chance. 11-8, decent lead.
Excellent pass, a little bit off the net, but the middle does a great job staying off the net there. Another lesson for the middles here. This middle was passed close to the 3-meter line, and middles need to jump with and slightly behind the setter. So the setter can actually see you, but also it allows you to stay behind the ball a little bit more so you can actually hit with more power, but also see where the court is. A lot of middles in this situation make a mistake by going all the way to the net, and the setter has to set all the way to the net, and what you end up doing as a middle is you have to look back at the ball and then not see the block. But if you jump behind the setter or jump with the setter, you can at least see the block, see the court as you're hitting here. See how the ball's in front, he can see everything and puts the ball away easily. Let's watch that again. It's jumping behind the setter, and the setter puts it in front of him. Great vision, great execution. Short trying to take the middle out, good choice. Oh, wow. The block sound was louder than the hit. You guys gotta listen to that sound.
Up a free ball. Right, what does Christensen do next?
Oh, sounds like a cannonball. Why did he free ball it over? This is such a tough angle to hit from. When the ball is coming from behind you, he knows he can't see the block, so he's being patient. Now instead of sending an easy free ball over, see how he can't see where the blocker is coming from. He sends it short, and also not just short, but short behind the setter. So that's a tougher angle to set from when the ball's coming from behind you as a setter. And you have a chance to also take out the opposite, because it depends on who passes this one. So in the USA system, if it's short, then the middle is going to pass it here. So he knows that he's disrupting the rhythm of the middle. Now Jendrik is a great middle, so he can still hit from here, but it does decrease the chance of the middle getting set. And even though the middle still goes up, he does a quick shuffle block.
What does Christensen do next?
Ooh. I've seen a lot of monster blocks, but the sound is so different. So credit to the outside hitter from Slovenia for showing patience and not just trying to be a meathead and bang everything, because he got rewarded with the stuff block. Holy cow. Smart volleyball. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite play from this game was and which game you would like me to react to next. Don't forget to join our channel memberships by clicking that join button below for early access to all my videos, monthly live Q&A sessions, behind the scenes content, and more.